Time now for a talk about money lessons for kids and teens, brought to you by J.P. Morgan Chase. With kids home for the summer, now might be the time to discuss money and how they can set themselves up for a successful future. Here to share some tips is Jennifer Campbell, local market director for J.P. Morgan Chase. Thanks for coming in.
Well, good morning. Thank you for having me, Will.
This is a lesson that every kid needs to know. They need to realize money does not grow on trees. So when is a good time to start teaching your kids about money?
Absolutely, Will. So it's a great question, and it's never too early to start with your children. Something as simple as taking coins and taking bills and counting them out loud with them, things that you do every day, whether it's going to a restaurant or going to a grocery store, you can really use those opportunities to teach your child about money. And how you use it. Right. So there's definitely tons of different ways to do it. I would say one thing to keep in mind is that children who save early are 6 times more likely to go to college, which is also something that's pretty interesting.
Right.
And also, when you think about online and the tools that are available to you, there is so much as a parent that you can actually access around the do's and don'ts of money management at all ages.
Yeah, so let's talk about some of the tools that folks can get, because me, as a parent, you know, you would always slip your kids some money, but it's probably not the best thing to be doing, and there are tools available online.
There are, absolutely, Will. So one tool that I absolutely love is called Chase First Banking. And that is something that we just launched actually last year. And throughout the summer, there's a little promotion happening for children. It's for kids anywhere from age 6 to 17. And it gets them the ability to really start to learn about money and managing money. So they get a debit card, which is quite exciting. And as a parent, you're also able to really manage that account and watch over it for them. So I try to think of the Chase First Banking as the learning permit when you think about financial health for our children.
Right. One of the other things we've been hearing a lot about, obviously, is security online. And having, first of all, our names online with a lot of information. But as a parent, we're always concerned about having our kids' information online as well. And there are ways to go about that as well, too.
Oh, there absolutely is. And it's such a valid concern for everyone right now, right? So a couple of things. When you think about this account, it's linked to you as a parent. So when you go online, when you go on the app, not only can you monitor the Chase First Banking for them, but you can actually lock or unlock their debit card. So if they get a little older and they start spending and we need to stop that, we can do that.
I need this.
Yep. Every time they actually use their debit card, you get an alert to monitor it.
Right.
So there are several different ways that you can ensure that it's safe for your child. And on Chase.com, there are a list of different ways that we also protect that account for you and your child.
Which is very good. Now, obviously, we're talking about the little ones, but then as kids get older, they have this card. They also need to learn about responsibility and how to handle it, because just because you put the card in the machine doesn't mean money's going to keep coming out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think when children get older, so late teens over to the college years, it's a game changer, right? Because it's totally different. It's from chores to now they probably have their own job, getting a paycheck on a regular basis. So something that we can do is sit down with our children at that age and show them, how do we budget? How do we do our spending? How do we pay our bills? There's a budget builder online that is great for kids to use. A lot of children nowadays, teens and college students, they're doing auto withdrawals from gyms or from insurance. And they need to know how to earn, spend, and save, right?
Well, yes, and also when they get out of college, whether it's paying your own cell phone bill, paying for a car, having enough money so that you can have some equity in things and some skin in the game, too.
Exactly. So you're spot on. Thank you, Will.
All good information. Thanks so much for coming in today. Great to see you. Start putting that money aside. As always, now this segment was brought to you by J.P. Morgan Chase. Get all the tips Jennifer was just shared by visiting our website, roadshow.com.